Alrighty, folks, you know I'm feeling great on a Tuesday morning because chairman members cashed in on 5 different premium selections on my premium page yesterday. We had the Miami Heat, Eagles, UCLA +6, LA Kings in hockey, and we also had the Minnesota Timberwolves, and all of those plays cashed. And the only way you could have accessed all of those winners is to join my full access, all-inclusive chairman package. Now, chairman members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my chairman podcast absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on the free videos and what I do on my premium page. Well, what I do here on the free videos is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total. What I do on my premium page is, well, I actually share with you which one of these free plays I actually like the best. I'm 2-0 in my last 2 daily best plays, 75% my last 13 extra daily picks, and finally, I'm 9-3 in my last dozen board member plays. And the good news is I have picks going off in all of those packages here today. The website's patreon.com/Brock Page. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into some free content. Raptors Magic, 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Orlando's the 1-point favorite, totals 216. Now, Orlando won their last 3 straight, and they played some incredibly tough defense this season. They allow only 106 points a game, and they rank in the top 3 in defensive field goals allowed. They're facing a Toronto team on the other side who doesn't shoot it all too well themselves. These guys are in the bottom 5 in shooting from 3 land, dead last in shooting from the stripe. Now, the Raptors are especially having a tough time, getting it going early in games. Very slow starters. They're actually scoring fewer second quarter points a game than any other franchise besides one. Now, injury-wise, Thad Young is doubtful. Christian Coloco's out. Meanwhile, for Orlando, Wendell Carter and Markelle Fultz are inactive for them. Now, 4 out of Orlando's last 5 at the Amway Center fell under the total. They're also 69% to the under for the entire season. Meanwhile, Toronto saw unders recently against the likes of the Celtics, Wizards, and Sixers. Give me Orlando -1, under 216. All right, next play, Cavaliers, Sixers, 7:30 p.m. East. Philadelphia's 7.5, totals 219. And even though the Sixers should get the W here, they have failed to cover recently against the likes of Boston, Indiana, and Detroit. And in their last 10 head-to-head meetings with Cleveland, the Sixers have had their issues getting to the basket. They're averaging only 109 points a game during that time frame. So if you're into historical trends, certainly want to think about that one there. Now, they're facing a Cleveland squad who won their last 3 straight. And they certainly contest a lot of shots inside the perimeter. The Cavs are currently in the top 3 in the East in defensive field goal percentage. And a lot of that is thanks to guys like Evan Mobley, who's currently the team leader in blocks and rebounds. Now, injury-wise, Okoro, Jerome, and Donovan Mitchell are sitting this one out. That's why you're seeing the line movement toward the Sixers. Karis LeVert is also questionable for Cleveland. Meanwhile, for Philly, Kelly Oubre is still out from an alleged mugging. Now, 4 out of the Sixers' last 5, but it was a car accident or he got hit by a car. But a lot of folks around Philly saying, I think he might have got beaten up. But anyway, 4 out of the Sixers' last 5 ball games did get over the total. Of course, that's just alleged. I'm not spreading disinformation now. It's just alleged. That's the rumor. Once again, 4 out of the Sixers' last 5 ball games got over the total. They're also 62% to the over for the entire season. Cleveland saw 5 out of their last 7 road games get over the total themselves. Give me Cleveland +7.5, over 219. Next matchup, Pacers, Hawks, 7:30 p.m. East. Atlanta's the 4-point favorite, totals 251.5. And to be completely honest with you, that total might be warranted. It's not overly surprising. I mean, it's a shocking number, but I mean, Atlanta's giving up nearly 33 first quarter points a game. That's almost a league worst. They start off slow on D, and unfortunately for Atlanta, the Pacers are full throttle from beginning to end. They're averaging 126 points a night, and they currently rank first in the NBA in both first and fourth quarter scoring. I mean, these guys are high tempo on offense the entire game. Tyrese Halliburton's drilling 43% of his three-pointers, and he leads the lineup in scoring. Meanwhile, Miles Turner's dropping over 17 points a night himself. You got a lot of different guys on Indiana that score, too. It's not just like one or two guys. Like, they distribute it. A lot of people contribute to those totals. But anyway, Indy's once again facing an Atlanta team who does struggle on defense. They're currently allowing 118 points a night. And speaking of that total, the Hawks did see their last three straight get over the number, 7-2 to the over in their last 9. Meanwhile, Indiana's seen every single one of their contests this season get over the number except for one. No, you did not mishear me. Only one under for them all year. All their games have gotten over except for one. Give me the Pacers +4 over 251.5. All right, next game, Blazers, Suns, 9 o'clock East. Phoenix is -13, totals 225. And as bad as Portland's been, well, Phoenix is one of the worst covering teams in the league. They failed to cover in 8 out of their last 10 ball games, and they do have a losing record at home. Now, they're facing a Portland club who did successfully cover recently against the likes of the Kings, Pistons, and Raptors. And when it comes to defensive play, these guys can really lock it down late in games. They're giving up fewer fourth quarter points than any other roster except for one. Now, injury-wise, Simons and Wainwright are still out for Portland. Beal and Watanabe inactive for Phoenix. The Suns saw unders recently against the likes of Oklahoma City and Philadelphia. Meanwhile, Portland saw 3 out of their last 4 stay under the total themselves. Give me the Blazers +13, under 225. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. It's going to be that Jazz-Lakers game, 10 o'clock Eastern start time. The LA Lakers are -7, totals 236. Now, the Lakers have been playing some really good basketball over the past week and a half. They're 5-1 in their last 6 outings, and they've actually lost just one ball game this year at home. And, of course, when it comes to offensive production, the Lakers are having little problems getting to the basket. They're currently a top 5 field goal shooting team in the West. Of course, they're facing a Utah club who allows 122 points a game, and they're letting their opponents make nearly 50% of their attempts from the field against them. And in Utah's last 10 ball games, they got the W only 3 times. Now, Kessler is still out for Utah. Hood-Schifino questionable for the Lakers. LA saw overs recently against the likes of Memphis, Phoenix, and the Clippers. Meanwhile, Utah is 10-3 to the over for the entire season. Give me the Lakers -7 over 236. And with that, folks, now it's time for our quick pick recap. Orlando -1 under 216. Cavaliers +7.5 over 219. Pacers +4 over 251.5. Blazers +13 under 225. With my next and final free pick, give me the Lakers -7 over 236. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. Now, if you do end up getting a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, just a friendly reminder, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. That's why I always tell folks that Chairman membership, it's a full access, all-inclusive package. But most importantly, guys, gotta thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Tuesday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium page at patreon.com/BrockPage.